Travel plans often go awry, and this time John and Mick's adventure didn't unfold as they had anticipated. Let's take a moment to sit back and relish the events that unfolded.
The boys believed that climbing to the summit of Mount Batur would be an excellent way to experience the sunrise over Bali, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Yet, following a strenuous climb that challenged the boys' resolve and fitness, they reached the volcano's summit only to find it shrouded in dense fog.
It seemed that Mother Nature had her own plans that morning, as the anticipated sunrise was delayed by her whims. Discovering John's perspective on the matter would be interesting, to say the least.
We're on the edge of a volcano and climbed 1,700 metres. And we come up for the sunrise, and as you can see behind me, it's a spectacular sunrise today. Just that we're not going to see it. Probably tomorrow. Anyway, I should have come here yesterday, shouldn't we? And but been fun. Bloody hard walk, but wasn't it, Mick?
Oh yeah. wasn't
Yeah.
wasn't easy.
Yeah. But anyway, now we've got to walk down. That's just as much fun. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Because from this volcano, I mean, the last eruption year 2000, but from this crater, like 200 years, so that's why like not smelly here.
Yeah.
The crater 2000, like the last eruption from there, is smell like
there's
sulfur.
Sulfur, yes.
Here is not because long time, and also here just warm. You can try put your hand there. Inside.
I can feel myself losing weight.
But as the old adage states, what goes up must come down. And so John and Mick began their long and steep descent back to the car park.
As the boys stumbled and bumbled their way back to Solly and the comfort of the car, the fog started to clear, gradually unveiling the breathtaking beauty of the volcanic lake.
Lake Batur, nestled within the caldera of the active Mount Batur volcano, that bloody hill which John and Mick climbed earlier, is a volcanic crater lake formed nearly 29,000 years ago.
As Mick and John walked down to the car park, they couldn't help but notice the vast fields around them. The sight of crops stretching out reminded them of how vital agriculture is to the local Bali economy, and despite their aching muscles, the rugged beauty of these fields on the edge of a volcano deepened their appreciation for the hard work that local farmers put into the land.
Although the boys may not have witnessed the spectacular sunrise they anticipated, they did encounter a side of Bali seldom seen by tourists. After all, isn't the essence of international travel about discovering the unexpected?
Naturally, John and Mick were grateful to the local guide who offered engaging commentary throughout their 4-hour trek. Yes, it was 4 hours, but totally worth every step.
Soleil had more adventures in store for John and Mick after their volcano climbing excursion.
And for soothing the boys' sore and weary legs, there was no better place than the rejuvenating waters of the Batur Natural Hot Springs.
These naturally occurring springs are located on the edge of Lake Batur. The water temperature can rise to 50 degrees Celsius at its source. However, as the spring water flows into the swimming pools, it cools to approximately 40 degrees Celsius, providing the ideal conditions for a couple of unfit Aussies who have just finished a 4-hour endurance trek.
Once again, John will supply shaky video footage, and as a community service, we have decided to omit his commentary because it is mainly full of ums and ahs.
John points out Mount Arbun, which rises on the opposite shore. Either that, or he may have got a cramp in his finger. Who knows? But now it was time for John and Mick to return to their resort at Silly Emma's, taking with them some wonderful memories and aching legs from the morning's activities.
During the return trip to the resort, Soli made a stop at Yuta Trigona Farm in Tejakula. The farm is known for its pure honey and fresh harvest directly from the hive. It was an incredible experience for Mick and John to witness local stingless bees in Bali and see another local produce provider on the island.
After a day filled with adventures, it was time to relax and catch up on some well-deserved rest. And a big thank you to our driver, Soleil.